Pat Riley is an absolute legend in the basketball world. The dude's won 9 NBA championships between his playing career, his coaching career, and his now career as an executive. And that's great. But sometimes legends need to be fired, and Pat Riley needs to be fired as the president of the Miami Heat. He's been there since 1995. And the guy's resume is longer than a CVS receipt. Okay? I mean, going back to the Lakers, like I said, like the dude won 9 championships. Nothing else needs to be said about his greatness and how he is a legend in every sense of the world, in every sense of the word. But he got to the Miami Heat in 1995, coached from 95 to 2003, took a short break, started coaching again from 2005 until 2008. What a surprise. He drafted Dwayne Wade and brought over Shaquille O'Neal, and all of a sudden he was like, I would like to coach again, and I don't blame him. I would like to coach those guys as well. And so he ends up coaching the Miami Heat to their first NBA Finals victory as a franchise in 2006. They go down 0-2 to the Mavs. They storm back. They win four in a row. Dwayne Wade, 24 years old. He's the Finals MVP. Whoop, whoop. Pat Riley, let's go. Another title. Put it on his finger. That was number 7. Okay, and then obviously he wins 2 more with the Heatles. And like I said, the history of Pat Riley is overwhelmingly great. But we have to look at what he's done lately. The Miami Heat have had one 50-win season since LeBron James left in the summer of 2014. It's not very good. They have been to the NBA Finals twice, and I'm sure if you're a Pat Riley defender, that's what you're saying. You lost in the bubble to the Lakers in 2020, and then you lost to the Denver Nuggets 2 years ago. And look, making it to the finals is great, but you got to win it. No one remembers the loser unless you root for the team that lost. And honestly, those teams weren't very good. And I know that because they didn't win 50 games that year. And I get it. Jimmy Butler sat out. But when you know that your superstar is going to sit out as many games as Jimmy Butler does, you should build a roster around them that can still win in the regular season. And he failed to do that. He's also made other mistakes as of late. He had an opportunity to trade for Damian Lillard, but didn't want to give up Tyler Hero in order to make that happen. I like Tyler Hero. He's a good player, but the Miami Heat should have made that trade in a second. And I get it. Hindsight's 2020, and Damian Lillard's had issues, with the blood clots, and he just tore his Achilles the other day. Hopefully he recovers well from that. But in that moment, he should have made the trade because he would have immediately made them NBA title contenders. Immediately. I think the Trailblazers wanted Jaime Jaquez as well. That dude hasn't played like a minute of real basketball in the playoffs. You have to capitalize on trades whenever you have an opportunity to bring in a superstar, especially when you get to pair them with Jimmy Butler. And what's crazy is that's not the biggest violation that Pat Riley has committed as the president of the Miami Heat of the past, 3 or 4 years. He's violated the number one rule of being an NBA executive, not once, but twice in the last 11 years. Twice. You say, well, Jonathan, what is the most important rule that any sort of NBA executive can't violate? You can't upset your superstar. Because no matter how great of an executive you are, as Pat Riley is an outstanding executive, it doesn't matter if you don't have good players. You go back 11 years. Dwayne Wade told this story, I don't know how long ago. He tells the story of Pat Riley not allowing LeBron James, the best basketball player on the planet, by not allowing LeBron James to bring his chocolate chip cookies on the plane anymore. That's ridiculous. If the best basketball player in the world that has taken you to 4 NBA finals and has won 2 of them, if that guy wants to eat chocolate chip cookies on the plane, you let that guy eat chocolate chip cookies on the plane. I think that's a pretty simple thing. And then this year, you got Jimmy Butler. He's your superstar. Feels like Heat culture. He just wants a contract extension. He just wants it all the way through. The guy's taking you to not 1, but 2 NBA finals. should probably give him what he wants. That way he doesn't leave. A guy who you were probably going to retire his jersey at some point. That's not going to happen anymore. Twice, Pat Riley has broken the most important rule of being a basketball executive. You can't make your superstar upset. If you do that, then they'll leave. LeBron left in the summer of 2014, back home to Cleveland. And then, of course, Jimmy Butler forced his way out via trade where the Heat really didn't even get that much back. Congratulations. You got Andrew Wiggins, one-time All-Star. Congratulations. But I get it. It's Pat Riley. Tough to fire Pat Riley. And because of that, he gets away with, letting Jimmy Butler leave or trading Jimmy Butler, making LeBron James want to leave, not trading for Damian Lillard. And while those are all very good reasons to get rid of him, I've got one more for you. He's 80. The dude's 80 years old. 80-year-olds shouldn't have any job, let alone the responsibility of running any sports franchise. He's 80 years old. The dude should be on a yacht, sipping whatever kind of drink he likes, and he shouldn't think about the Miami Heat. The only Heat he should think about is how hot it is in the Caribbean and how much sunscreen to put on. Seriously, that is the only thing that he should be worried about. And this is not an anti-old person take. It's not. This is just the reality about older people. Older people tend to be more stubborn, especially older people that have had a lot of success. Pat Riley is both of those things. And he wouldn't budge on Jimmy Butler. And it cost him having a legitimate superstar. That's the simple reality of it. So he should be fired. They're about to get swept in the playoffs. I'm recording this right before Game 4 against the Cavaliers. If they don't get swept, then they'll lose in 5. Congratulations. What a season to hang your hat on. The Miami Heat should fire Pat Riley and promote Eric Spoelstra to be both the president of basketball operations and also the head coach. He's worked under that guy for the last 29 years from the moment when the Miami Heat hired him to be the tape coordinator, right, down in the basements, all the way up to being an assistant coach. And now, he's been the head coach of the Miami Heat for the last 17 years. Like, this guy is a direct disciple of Pat Riley. Pass the franchise off to him and let Pat Riley go and retire.